Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been way too long, so I had a free moment this afternoon. I'm off of work, so I wanted to pop in and just give you guys an update. I think the last time we chatted was right after I went to the wedding expo with my friends. So let's fast forward a little bit. Since then, I have really got the gears in motion for planning. I can't remember if I told you guys or not that I do have the venue. I have secured the venue. I have secured the photographer. And the venue comes with a caterer. So now all I have to do is actually pick out the food that we want. Not there yet. I met with I don't know if you call her designer, wedding invitation designer or what. I met with her and my planner this weekend. So I'm waiting to get her quote and the samples for the invitations. What else? Next up will be, I ordered, I can't show you all the dress, but I have my dress. Y'all know I've had my dress since right after I got engaged. David's Bridal was having a sale. Still have to do alterations and stuff, but I kind of wanted, I'm doing some modifications and I don't want to say too much, but I ordered a piece of tulle or a skirt. I don't know. I guess it's a tulle skirt. I don't know what you call it. It's a hoop skirt, but it doesn't have the hoop. Anyway, because I want the dress to flare out a little bit. So I've ordered that. So when it's time for me to get my alterations done, I can take that. I have my jewelry. We have our bands. I have my garter. I said shoes, jewelry. Yeah, bands. So I'm good with all that stuff. So what's left? I have to go for cake tasting. My DJ is secured. I knew I didn't say that, but he's been secured. He's the same gentleman that did my engagement party. So he's going to do the wedding as well. So he's locked in. So my planner and I have to visit the venue again just to do some, as we get closer to look at stuff and how we're going to set up and all that. What else? I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm right on track. I'm going through the names and all that stuff because we're really having, when people tell you guys about weddings and stuff, I knew it, but I didn't know it. But now that I'm in the thick of it, it is really hard narrowing down your list, especially when both of you have big families. So I'm having to do some tweaks and, that's always difficult. But hopefully, people understand. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. That's the update with the wedding stuff. Life is life and work is busy. I'm district government, so I'm not federal government, but I work in the District of Columbia, DC. And as you all know, if you watch the news, Trump is gunning for DC government employees as well. So, just life is life. And my heart and prayers go out to those who are being impacted directly from the administration's changes and demands. And I'm just praying that things settle down and people's jobs are restored or they find additional jobs or better jobs or whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on with me and work. And work is busy, so I'm not going to complain. And I'm in the office 4 days a week. Some people are back in 5 days a week. Knock on wood. We will get to keep our 1 day of telework because y'all, when I tell you traffic is crazy, like I'm leaving earlier in the morning. I'm getting home later in the evening. it's just crazy because everybody's back in the office, and DC traffic is stupid anyway. But on top of everybody going back, it's wild. I've debated about taking public transportation again. If you all have followed me for a while, you know that I was a metro rider. But the metro started getting crazy, y'all. I just didn't feel safe on there. Not only because of the COVID stuff, but the teenagers on the metro are running amok. So, you know, I've seen fights. You hear about people getting robbed. Luckily, I haven't witnessed that, but I don't want to witness that. I don't want to be a victim. Then you just have people with mental illness on the trains. It's just too much. And I can't do it. I just can't. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there, you know, I know I'm cramming a lot in, but I did want to give you all updates. I've promised to give you updates. I promised to try to be on here more, but I don't have the free time that I thought I'd have. Update on the organizing business is still going. But I think because of the economy and just people being back in the office more, and yeah, business is slow. But, you know, this type of business, thank God, is just a side job for me. It's not my main bread and butter, but I'm used to the ebbs and flows. So usually it ramps up around spring, summer-ish, and back to school time, but then it kind of flattens out. So we'll see. If not, it's okay. You know, I still get people with interest, but it's the pulling the trigger and actually doing or booking the consultation and the session is where sometimes I get a little pause. So, but I'm not complaining. What else? I think that's it, guys. Like I said, the most recent thing, photographer is booked. And he's someone from my hometown. I've been following him on Facebook, and I really like his work. And I just like to support, you know, my home folks. So, yeah. So I got him. And then, like I said, I met the young lady that I met with this weekend. I met her at the bridal show that I went to with my girlfriends. And she just had an infectious spirit. Black owned business, woman business. I don't know why my words are just getting jumbled today, but you know, I want to support her, and she's local. She's in the DC metro area. So, yeah. So that I'm checking stuff off. So we got venue, check. Caterer, check. Dress, check. Photographer, check. DJ, check. Invitations, check for the most part. So now we just, like I said, have left the cake. Oh, we have booked the, I have hotel rooms. My planner, McCall, took care of that. So I have the room blocks for 3 hotels in the area for my out-of-town guests. That's done. Website is done. So now all that's left is the alterations for the dress, the cake tasting and selection, florals. My planner is handling that, and just the venue, you know, things we have to do at the venue as far as decor and stuff like that. But all this is moving along. The next thing, I think Rock will probably start looking for his suit in the summer. But stay tuned for that. I don't know I mean, I know it's going to happen, but we haven't talked about when he's going to do that. It's a little easier for guys. So, yeah, but that's all that's going on with me. Just wanted to give you guys some sort of update while I didn't have to work, while I'm home. And Barkley and I are just chilling. He went to the groomer today, and he's being quite needy. I don't know if he wants to go out. Well, he just went out. But it's raining, so he just had a fresh bath. I don't want to go back out. He thinks he's slick. He wants to go out so he can get a treat. But no, I just paid for you to get groomed. You ain't going out there getting wet and muddy paws for a treat. So everything is everything, y'all. If anything happens that I feel is worthy to share, I will jump in and give you guys an update. But that's where I am right now. Try to take you along in the process, and feel free to leave comments or questions or something else you want me to talk about. Put that in the comments. I'll be glad to jump in and try to squeeze in a video for you when I can, or definitely answer in the chat. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.